Why are we fatter and slower in our 40s? Hopefully that triggered some people, pissed a couple people off. That's kind of my goal in life these days. My no BS. If you know me, I'm kind of a no BS type of a coach and PT, and I do all the things, strength, nutrition, etc. And that's just how I take the emotions out of things, right? So I like to give people the cold hard facts and the numbers because I find that that is the best way that I can serve them and get them to their set goal, whether that's fat loss. And for most people, if you're in your 40s, everyone wants to improve their body composition. So that doesn't mean you want to just get skinny, right? It means you want to improve your lean muscle mass, you want to gain more muscle, and probably lose 5 or 10 pounds of fat, right? So what happens is it just hormones. Well, I love that everyone is jumping on the hormone bandwagon, but guess what? Men and women, I treat both, I work with both, and you guys are all kind of getting a little doughy in your 40s. So is it just estrogen? Is it just testosterone? No, I mean, that's part of it, absolutely. So I'm not anti-doctor, I'm not anti-hormones, and I'm not anti-medication ever, right? There's a time and place for all of it, but that's a part of it, right? And you still need to do the other work, right? Do the work. So part of that really means that, you really need to analyze what has changed. For a lot of us, and myself included, I'm not racing bikes anymore. So like the intensity has gone down a little bit. I'm a little bit more comfortable in my life. A lot of people, they have kids, or maybe they've just changed some of their weekend activities. Maybe they're just sitting a little bit more. Maybe they're walking a little bit less. Maybe they are going to more relaxed events on the weekends. All those little things add up over time, right? So that little extra coffee and chilling and a little bit less walking and a little bit less of the intensity workouts and a little bit more of that wine and beer, etc. Guess what? By the time you're 40, it's all catching up to you. And then all the hormones just make it that much worse. Now for women, it's just more violent, I think, right, in our 40s because we have more drastic changes in our hormones. Whereas men, guys, I see you. You guys deal with the same stuff. Testosterone's dropping, things are changing. Guys complain about their dad bods, right, and their bellies just as much as my female clients. So like, I don't want to discredit like the men that are dealing with these issues. And there's the self-confidence. Like that's a big like change for people. They just, most of the people want to just feel better in their body. That's what they're telling me, right? So whatever your goal is, whether it's improving and gaining lean muscle mass in your 40s, or whether it's just body fat loss, body composition is what I call all those things. Here's a couple quick tips. So the quick tips is easy things to start with. I would tell most of my nutrition clients and my patients in physical therapy dealing with other issues, walk more, just walk, right? And if you can't walk, figure something else out that's low intensity. But some of that low intensity movement, that's easy calories, right? You can burn some easy calories, you can de-stress, you can reset your nervous system. You're not increasing like crazy stress cortisol levels. Just walk more, right? I usually try to get most people to walk 10,000 steps a day, right? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm blabbing on the phone. My dog's in the background, sniffing shit. So walk more. And then again, tracking nutrition. I love nutrition. I love getting people numbers because numbers will make you more accountable and it takes the emotion out of it. So people are scared. Oh, macros, tracking, blah, blah, blah. Like, you guys, my job is to take the emotion out and make it just a numbers game. And once you understand the numbers, the stress is gone. So just look, am I way over my calories? Like, am I consuming 3,000 calories and I'm sitting in an office chair all day? Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? So look at that. Then you can also look at protein. Am I getting enough protein? Like, if I want to gain more muscle, guess what? Just lifting weights is not the answer. You got to have the muscle to fuel, and carbs. Carbs is your energy for life. So looking at all that stuff, obviously getting the hormones checked, obviously checking in on your sleep. I know myself, my sleep has gone completely derailed in perimenopause. And so sleep for me is important. And sleep is a huge predictor of body composition, fat loss, and metabolic health changes. So really focusing even just on your sleep, right? And then the last thing that I would suggest is really just getting yourself on a basic program and just looking at some specific meals that you can repeat that you know are healthy and satiating and offer you micronutrients, right? So veggies, fibers, not just eating like something that's takeout, and really like spending time to cultivate and create maybe one repeatable meal a week that is going to offer you some type of like more antioxidant rich things, like more cauliflower, more red fruits and veggies and this and that, and just focus on just little by little, one thing at a time. So that's my quick tips. And I think that's a big reason why people get a little bit doughy in their 40s is they've just kind of lost all those little teeny things, and it starts to catch up to you, and then you add the hormones into the mix and it just flips the switch and things like are even worse. So the answer is yes, get your hormones checked, but you still need to do all the other work anyways.